Should I stay away from the doorway just in case you need to make a speedy exit?
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
I can't say I've ever had that effect on anyone else, not that I know of.
No, it wasn't you that was making me sick.
Okay, good, because it seemed like you just looked at me and were like...
No, it wasn't that, honestly. Looking at you never made me feel anything other than awesome. That word that means better than awesome.
Really awesome?
Yeah.
Are you okay now, though? Because you still kind of look like...
Like I'm sick to my stomach? Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
This is what's doing it. Seriously, I could buy a tuna sandwich from the canteen, leave it out in the sun all day, then eat it, and it still wouldn't make me feel as sick as this right here.
But it's a wonderful play.
Oh no, it's not the content, it's the thought of being on stage in front of everyone.
Oh my gosh, you've got stage fright? That's what all this is about.
Yeah, all right, I know it's stupid, but the thought of having to say all these weird lines in front of a packed audience, it's just...
Everyone gets stage fright, you've just got it bad.
You don't have to look so happy about it.
I'm not. I'm just saying you don't have to be embarrassed. Everyone's going to be the same way. Just wouldn't have picked you to be a guy to be badly affected by this sort of stuff.
And what can I say? I'm full of surprises.
It's not always a bad thing.
Well, I think it will be for whoever's sitting in the front row if I throw up all over them.
Oh, note to self, buy tickets for Irene in the back.
I'm serious. I mean, I've already been sick twice today, and that's just at the thought of having an audience. Look, I'm really sorry, Annie, but I might have to drop out of the play.
No way. There's got to be some way to get you feeling less nervous. We'll figure it out. Oh, no, that's we're staying here.
Don't they need us to be rehearsing?
We will be in here without everyone else around. I thought it might help if you could get used to being on stage without everyone staring at you.
Well, that's okay with Mel?
Well, she actually thought it might put some of the others off the play if you vomited all over them. Come on.
Come on, I know what's going on here. This is just a cunning plan to get me all to yourself.
No, it's just an added bonus, actually. Besides, if I'm the one risking being covered in whatever you had for lunch, there's got to be something in it for me, right? Who knows, you might have so much fun you'll want to be up there.
Oh, we'd have to have a whole lot of fun for that to happen.
I'm game if you are. Come on. I do. I love the play. I just don't think it's very realistic. I mean, Romeo has all the good lines, and since when do guys know anything about romance?
Excuse me, do you really need me to answer that?
Okay, since when do most guys know anything about romance? I mean, listen to this. Her eyes in heaven, which through the airy regions stream so bright, birds would sing and think it were not night.
See, why would you say not night instead of just saying day? Was Shakespeare getting paid by the word?
And thank you, caveman, for just proving my point entirely.
Well, it's not as if Juliet doesn't have some pretty good lines too.
Like what?
Oh, swear not by the moon, thy inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love...
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be. Ye one can say, it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart, as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
In the play, you'll probably be up high. You won't be able to kiss or anything.
Who said anything about kissing?
I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit stronger than I must have realized. Mel, I'm so sorry. I just got lost in the moment. I got carried away and bang.
Just be careful of method acting during fight scenes, Ruby.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet, how are you going?
Great.
Good.
Good.
Mate, do you want chops and snags or just snags? Mate?
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Jeez, mate. We better get a bit of red meat into you quick, smart.
I know. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
I feel like there's electricity running through my body. If I was to touch something right now,
It would ignite.
oh, Ruby, it was so perfect. It was just the two of us there, and it felt like it was never going to end.
Yeah, until the rest of us walked in and ruined it.
It was still perfect, though.
Well, I suppose it's not every day you almost get kissed by Romeo and Juliet both at the same time.
Oh, I wanted to kiss him so badly.
Well, there's always next time. By the sounds of it, you don't have to worry about Romeo not liking you anymore.
I really want it to be right now. I want to kiss him right now. I don't know how much longer I can wait. And I'll be rebaptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
And what man art thou that thus be screaming in night?
Screamed,
Give me a break, will you?
No offence, but I really do think that Romeo's doing a better job playing Juliet than you are.
Because that'd have absolutely nothing to do with the fact that everything that boy does you see through rose-coloured glasses.
I think I'm being totally objective.
Well, I think that you've had a big day and that it's time to call it quits.
Yeah, it has been a big day. It's been a great day, actually.
Well, look, Leah's offered to close up, so I'll finish up and take you home.
Great.
So, tell me, love, are you any closer to making a decision about Japan?
Yeah, I'm closer.
And how much influence is young Romeo having on this decision of yours?
Well, I'm being influenced, but I haven't made a decision yet. Maybe I'll know by the end of tomorrow.
No drop to help me after. I will kiss that lips. Happily some poison yet.
Hey, Romeo. Hi, Miles. How are you? Oh, I'm good, thanks, Romeo. Thanks very much for asking.
He's been like that ever since he got home. I don't know, in my day, reading Shakespeare never wrote a mention. We were too busy thinking about Sheila's.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that's what Romeo's doing too.
Huh? What am I doing?
You're ignoring us.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just going over my lines for rehearsals.
Really? How's it going?
When it's just me and Annie, awesome. But tomorrow I have to perform in front of the other students, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, don't feel bad, mate. I reckon if I had to play Juliet, I'd feel the same as you.
If you had to play Juliet, the show would be sold out for weeks.
I'm impressed.
Thanks. You didn't look too bad yourself.
Don't get too cocky, Hotshot. I was talking about your surfing. You look pretty good out there.
Well, since when do you know anything about surfing? Except how to fall off in record time.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, that's what you were doing last time I was giving you lessons.
Well, I think I know a little bit more about surfing than some people know about acting.
Thanks for the reminder.
Didn't you enjoy yesterday?
Oh, no, I did. It was,
Theatrical?
yeah. But I am freaking out about today, doing it in front of the others.
Don't, we're all nervous. Anyway, it's not like anyone's going to be paying specific attention to you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Except for me, maybe. So let's step it up.
Oh, great, so no pressure then. Thanks.
We better get a move on or we'll be late for school.
Yeah, maybe I'll just stay here. I think the beach is calling me back.
No! Come on, don't be silly. You'll be fine. You were great yesterday. Just concentrate and don't be nervous.
Aren't you just a little bit nervous?
Not really.
Not even about the fact that we're doing the kissing scene today?